On April 3, 2004, 23-year-old Alonzo Brooks left his home in Topeka, Kansas, to attend a party with friends in the small town of Cygne. Cygne is a rural community with a population of only a few thousand people. The party was being held at a farmhouse outside of town. Alonzo didn't know most of the people there. According to reports, the gathering was loud and crowded. Alcohol was flowing. Music was playing. Cars lined the rural road. Alonzo was one of only a few black men at the party. At some point during the night, witnesses later told investigators that tensions escalated. There were reports of an argument. Some people claimed racially charged remarks were made. As the night went on, Alonzo's friends decided to leave. They say they searched for him inside the house. They looked outside. They called his name. They couldn't find him. Eventually, they left without him, assuming he had gotten a ride with someone else. He never returned home. The next day, April 4th, his family reported him missing. Search efforts began quickly. Family members and volunteers searched the farmhouse property and nearby fields. Law enforcement searched the area surrounding the house and the creek that ran nearby. Nothing was found. Days turned into weeks. His family grew increasingly concerned. They questioned how someone could disappear from a party without anyone knowing what happened. Then, nearly a month later, on May 1st, 2004, Alonzo's body was found in a creek near the farmhouse. The location was not far from where volunteers had previously searched. His family questioned how his body had not been discovered sooner. Authorities conducted an autopsy. The official cause of death was listed as undetermined. Investigators did not immediately rule the case a homicide, but from the beginning, Alonzo's family believed foul play was involved. They pushed for answers. They spoke publicly. They raised concerns about whether racial bias had affected the early stages of the investigation. For years, the case stalled. No arrests were made. No charges were filed. The case faded from headlines. Then, in 2020, national attention returned to the story following renewed interest in unsolved cases involving potential racial violence. The FBI announced it was reopening the investigation. Alonzo's body was exhumed for a second autopsy. In 2021, federal authorities confirmed that Alonzo Brooks had been the victim of a homicide. Officials stated that new forensic analysis revealed injuries inconsistent with an accidental drowning. The FBI offered a reward of up to $100,000 for information leading to an arrest and conviction. Investigators conducted additional interviews. They re-examined evidence. They reviewed earlier statements. But as of today, no one has been charged. Nearly 20 years later, the case remains open. Questions remain about what happened at that farmhouse. What occurred after his friends left? Why was his body not discovered during earlier searches? Who was present that night? And who knows more than they've said? Alonzo Brooks was 23 years old. He went to a party, and he never came home. His family continues to seek answers, and the investigation continues.